Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So this video is about the types of conformity. So first of all, I'm going to speak about what conformity is. So I want you to ask yourself the question, have you ever agreed with something just because everyone else agreed with it, even though you actually disagreed? Now, if you find yourself saying yes to that, then you probably did conform, and that is what conformity is. So, essentially, conformity is a type of social influence, and it essentially means changing your opinions and behaviour in order to fit in with a group. So, now when we look at the types of conformity, there are three different types of conformity that are named in the current specification. And just to clarify, this is a specification for the changes that are being made in September 2025. So within this current specification, there are three different types of conformity, and they are compliance, internalization, and identification. The first type of conformity is compliance. Compliance can be defined as a surface level change which results in someone's opinions and behaviour publicly changing but not privately changing. An example could be someone saying that they like a book because all of their friends say they like this book, when actually they privately do not like the book at all. The reason this is surface level or superficial is because once a social pressure has been alleviated, these opinions and behaviour will then discontinue. The second type of conformity is internalisation. Internalisation refers to a deeper sense of alignment, as this results in both a public and private change in opinions and behaviour. So, for example, someone may begin to regularly recycle, but this is not just because their friends do, but because they actually believe in the environmental benefits of recycling. These beliefs and opinions are deep rooted into how the individual thinks and acts and is thereby internalised. The next type of conformity is identification. Identification involves a public change of opinions and behaviour, but not a private change of opinions and behaviour. For example, someone may join a basketball team and wear the basketball kit and attend training regularly, valuing that feeling of belonging and the social aspects, when actually they're not really passionate about basketball. So people sometimes get confused with the differences between compliance and identification, considering that they both result in a public change of opinions and behaviour, but not a private change of opinions and behaviour. So I thought I would present the types of conformity on this scale, which starts from the least internal change to the most internal change. The order is as follows. Compliance is first, which is the least internal change, then identification, and then internalisation, which has the most internal change. So just to recap, compliance is when there's a public change only and not a private change of opinions and behaviour. So it's superficial and it's surface level, and essentially external pressure is what motivates behaviour change. And then once external pressure is removed, opinions and behaviour will stop as a person doesn't have that internal alignment with the opinions and behaviour. Secondly, there's identification, and that is between compliance and internalisation, because there is a public change of opinions and behaviour. And although there is not a complete private change of opinions and behaviour, there is alignment with a person's self image, but not because they truly believe or adopt the opinion and behaviour. So, in other words, it's not a true private change in belief, it's a change that's internal in terms of self image, but not internal in terms of belief conviction. Essentially, it's more than just a public change, but it's less than private beliefs fully changing. And then finally, we have internalisation. So, this is when there's a public change and a private change of opinions and behaviour. So, beliefs and behaviours are genuinely adopted. This tends to be more permanent, and that's why it results in the most internal change.